Happy Memorial Day for all of those of you that celebrate. Get that fixed there. So I wanted to come on live today and do a Taurus reading for the monthlies. I haven't done a Taurus yet, so I'm excited. For everyone who follows me, just know that I follow Vedic astrology, not tropical. So, for all of you that think you're coming into Gemini season, it's actually Taurus season. Surprise in Vedic astrology. So we're going to kind of see what's going on in your current energy and talk a little bit about Taurians. What's going on with you Taurians? I hope everyone did read the title in my thumbnail so everyone knows this is a Taurus reading. Okay, for anyone that doesn't know, can you please monitor and let people know that this is a Taurus reading? If they come on and say, is this for everybody? What sign are we on? And blah, blah, blah. Look at the thumbnails because it says Taurus reading. Okay? Go on, Matthew. Now's not the time. Yes, you're very cute. Okay, so yeah, you guys get to see Matthew. Taurus reading. Okay, let me work, baby. Mariah! Go get Sissy a toy for her birthday. Go. Go give her a present. Go give her a present. Okay, let's get to this. Cross watchers, you're a Taurus. Great. Okay, so the first card I pulled out for you, Taurus, is Faith. Okay, and for those of you that are wondering what deck am I using, it's Dreams of Gaia. Let me see if I can make it not so bright so this picture comes in clear. Okay, that's better. So we have Dreams of Gaia. And you got the Faith card. This is the energy of believing beyond reason, seeing things as real when it's very, very difficult. Now, just talking about Tauruses here for a little second, what I notice about you guys, put this here. Nope, that's going to probably burn it. What I notice about you guys, if you guys know anything about Taurus, you love scenery, you love nature, you love grounded things, you love to be grounded, you love to be stable. You have a constant need to be secure in a relationship, with money in the bank, with your emotions, whatever it is, you have a constant need to be secure. So this is something that's going to be prime for a Taurus energy, which I'm pretty sure everyone already knows. But what I think a lot of you guys don't know is Taurus is very much like Leo in many ways. If Taurus has a debilitated Venus, it won't be what I'm going to say. But if you have a great Venus placed somewhere awesome, like in Pisces or something like that, your Venus will be great. Taurus is ruled by Venus, obviously, and Venus is a lot like a Leo. They love the limelight, they love beauty, they love magnificent places, they love exquisite foods, fine dining, the finer things in life. A lot of Taurus people do tend to have nicer things in their home. This is the top end, top of the line leather couches, top of the line coffee tables, top of the line furniture in all aspects, top of the line food. If they get a steak, it has to be a specific kind of steak. They don't just go buy any old steak at any old store, and they certainly don't buy their meat at Walmart. You know, Taurus is just not like that. Unless they can't afford it, you know, then that's different. But Taurus loves the finer things in life. They can be, for a male Taurus, they can be stocky. They can be very muscular. Their shoulders will be broader. They'll have a thicker neck. They will resemble a sun god. Their skin tone is usually very bronzed or tan or dark, okay? Taurus males will have an appeal of sun-kissed look, okay? Either they're caramel or they're brown or they're bronzed. I mean, Taurus is, in Vedic astrology, the bull that pulls in the sun. Every day, the bull, in a lot of different history books, you can actually see, like with the Egyptian goddesses and the Egyptian pharaohs and all that, and all the gods, they had these big horns with a circular disc in the middle of the horns, and that was Taurus. They brought in the gods, they brought in the sun, they brought in everything beautiful, everything that the sun shines on. And if you guys can excuse me for a minute, I have to deal with this because everyone kind of ran out on me. Let me give you something decent to look at. Let's see, what can I give you decent to look at? I'll be right back. Here, Yeah, you guys get something decent to look at. Some interesting boxes to look at. Here you go. Sorry, I have to be preoccupied for a moment, but please allow me to do so, and I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. My internet must have went crazy, and all the TV just was stuck on pause, and everyone left the living room. And Matthew was like, "Hey, where is everybody? What's going on? The TV quit. You know, my sister and brother are gone. I guess I'll come see Mom in her room." So I had to fix that. Sorry for that, everybody. Anyways, back to this Taurus reading. So the sun gods and all of that in Egyptian history, they were all wearing these horns, these discs in the center of them represent the Taurus energy, the bull, dragging in the light every day. They actually used to believe that a bull would, with ropes, drag in the sun every day. That was his work. That was his difficult work. The Taurus would bring the sun to the world. And that's why bulls or cows are very treasured in a lot of other cultures. They look very highly at the bull. They look very highly at the cow. They're definitely seen as a very special spiritual creature, a very special spiritual animal. So anyways, moving on. Tauruses will generally like to be adored. They're a lot like a Leo in that fashion. They want to feel that that person has their loyalty. They want to feel they have their full attention from their significant other, full attention. They need to know that they are treasured, adored, loved, held in high esteem, appreciated. If they feel they are not appreciated, a Taurus will be out of there. They're very closely related to the Aries, so they are leaders, okay? They want to take charge and pave and lead the way. I will say Taurus energies are usually quiet. However, if they have a rising, that should change everything. But understanding the Taurus energy, guys, you need to know your sun, your moon, or your rising, because each Taurus will be different. Your moon Taurus will be different than your sun, and your rising Taurus will be different, etc. A rising Taurus is going to be more seen as kind of a hoarder. You know, rising Taurus signs, which are normally you guys would be Geminis, rising Geminis in tropical, rising Taurus signs, you guys will try to talk a lot to get what you want, and you kind of keep it hidden, you keep it away, you feel you have to accumulate a lot. The Sun Taurus will be very much a stable person, and you'll kind of feel like you have to hold on to your money. You have to have a savings account, you have to have stability, or you have to marry someone with stability. Taurus comes in with the Hierophant, and everyone thinks, okay, the Hierophant, marriage, relationships. Taurus loves to be in relationship, but it's not for the reasons you think it is. If you guys think the Hierophant card is all about love and romance, it's not. Taurus views a relationship as a financial contract. This is an agreement between two people to uphold their vows, be responsible, be steady, be trustworthy, someone you can count on, someone that you can also bring their amount of money into your life. So how do you say that? They're bringing their wealth into your wealth, and you're combining wealth. So Taurus is all about, let's bring the wealth together. Let's accumulate together. It's more of a contractual agreement for success and stability. Okay, it's not about love and romance. Okay, it's not about getting along like Libra. It's not about all the lovey-dovey like Leo. Okay, Taurus is like, let's do this the right way. Let's sign the contract. Let's buy the house. Let's have the kids. And they do like the finer things in life. So they're very serious. You know, Queen Elizabeth was actually a Taurus, but in tropical. So she was actually an Aries. But anyways, it's just you can still see similarities. Even in tropical, you can see the similarities. It's about having a lot, holding on to a lot, accumulating a lot. But Taurus is also very gentle. It's about beauty. A Taurus moon would be very gentle. A Taurus moon would be more into gentle love, gentle kissing, gentle romance, tender kisses, tender words. Romance, Taurus can actually be very romantic, nice and slow and steady. They're not a fast-moving energy. Even in romance, they're not fast-moving. They're going to come in nice and slow, nice and romantic and stable and sturdy. It's that nice, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a very peaceful energy. The Taurus, unless they have a mixed moon, they're usually calm-minded. But I will say this, you Tauruses have one thing in common, and it is stability, and you bring stability and harness stability in all the different signs of the zodiac. The house of Taurus represents your first house when you're growing up. It's also representing the house that you live, at right now, your home. It represents your home. I know the fourth house represents your home and your house and family, but Taurus talks about the stability. How are the finances in your house? Okay, you'll see that in the second house, and you'll see that where Taurus is. Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is the landlord. So wherever your Taurus is, say he's in the sixth house, okay, and Sun is there, where's Venus? And maybe Venus is over off in the 12th house, you know. So meanwhile, your landlord for Taurus, your ruling planet, is off in La La Land, dealing with loss, dealing with changes, dealing with spiritual ups and downs, could be dealing with financial constraints and huge amounts of debt. So especially if Rahu's there, you know, so you could be dealing with a lot, and it affects your Taurus. So just because you have Taurus in some great place with Sun does not mean you're going to be stable. Just because you have a Sun in Taurus does not mean you're going to be the stable, grounded, financially capable, loving, loyal sign. It depends where your Venus is at. So check where your Venus is at, because that will talk about how you love, who you love, and the kinds of things you seek out in life. What kind of, homes do you want, etc. A Venus debilitated, like a Venus in Virgo, could bring on a hoarder. So you can have a Taurus that loves to collect antiques, loves to collect jewelry and fine things, but doesn't keep it nice. Someone that might just have a house full of items that is not presented well. They've just accumulated it and hoarded it, and especially in a retrograde area. Oh my gosh. So anyways, keep that in mind, Taurus. You guys do like to do certain careers when it includes money, gold. A lot of Tauruses like to wear gold. a lot like Leo's, as I've talked about, because Venus, is very friendly in the Leo sign. So it is about acting, singing, presenting beautiful things. It's also about earning money. Angelina Jolie has a Rahu in Taurus. Now, when you have a Rahu in Taurus, or I think it's a Ketu, either one, it's not satisfied. But let me talk about that. I believe it's Ketu in Taurus, which is the south node of the moon. If you guys have a south node of the moon or a north node of the moon in Taurus, you'll find that you can have as much gold in the world, as much wealth and fame and beauty as you can attain, and you will find no satisfaction with it. None. Just like Angelina Jolie, she's not satisfied. She'd rather make all that money and give it away. Give it away to other people. She has all the beauty in the world, and she's happy to, have her hysterectomy and her mastectomy for health reasons. Okay? And a Taurus with those nodes, you don't care. You don't care about money, and you don't care about none of that stuff. It doesn't fill you up inside. And Tauruses will have this nature about them, especially with the north node and south node of the moon affected. Tauruses are usually very friendly signs as well. They get along with everyone. They bring light into the room. They bring life into a dark area. They're usually like the sun. They represent enlightenment. So whenever you talk to a Taurus, you might even find some philanthropists that are in the Taurus sign. I think Sigmund and Freud, that famous guy, what was his name? Sigmund and Freud? I don't know. He was some famous psychologist. He had Taurus. So they do have all these broad ideas. They try to be the teacher, the leader in the room. They want to teach you everything about what they know, which they think is the most beautiful things in the world. They feel like whatever knowledge a Taurus holds inside their heart, inside their mind, is the most valuable. If you ever find, if you see Taurus in your chart, in any sign, that's where your value is. Look where your value is. Taurus will hold your value. It's like a walking bank account in all your zodiac signs. Taurus holds value. Some people value money. Some people value love. Some people might have a Taurus in the 7th house. And you value relationships. Big time. It's the most important thing in your world. If that's not valued, if it's not stable, if it's not grounded, your life is in shambles. Some people value spirituality. You could have Taurus in the 9th house. And then you value everything spiritual, everything esoteric, everything religious. You value it very, very much. If you have Taurus, you could have Taurus in like the house of, I would say, let's say the 5th house. That means you would value children. You could value children a lot. So that would be something, where you value being a parent. Okay, you value your children. So that could also come into play. Let's see what we have going on here. Let's see what we have going on with Taurus. If you guys have any Taurus questions, please let me know. Let's get your current energy for Taurus. Taurus are also dedicated hard workers. I guess that goes without saying. You guys already know that. Tauruses are one of the hardest, most laborious workers out there. They're not afraid to pull up their sleeves. There's something else you might not know about a Taurus, and it's they have a green thumb. They're at home in nature, and most Taurus people love to plant gardens. They like to have little herb gardens or large gardens, but they have a green thumb. Tauruses are one in nature and one with animals. And they love to be outdoors. Okay, they still kind of have a lot in Aries because they're so close to it. They have a lot in common with all that outdoor activity. Tauruses like to be busy. Okay, let's see what's going on with Taurus. Spirit, please give me a clear-minded reading for Taurus for the month of June, Vedic astrology. What is going on with Taurus? Let me fix this real quick. Okay. Family and love over everything, huh? Yeah. Yep. There you go, Taurus. You're so grounded. We're so thankful for your energy. And you know, Tauruses, I don't know if you know, but they make really good managers. Managers of more than just money. Managers of stars, managers of singers, managers of actors. You know, they just make good managers because they can spot beauty. They're also great talent scouts. A Taurus is an excellent talent scout. You guys can pick someone out with a voice. You can pick someone out with acting skills. You can pick an artist out, someone that paints. Okay, you're very good at that. So you are the classic magnifying glass on all things nice, all things quality, all things beautiful. You know those diamond people, like the people that look at diamonds and they see if they're real or not? Totally Taurus. They're like, I can spot a fraud and a fake out of nowhere. Go ahead and lay me out a bunch of diamonds, and the Taurus will be like, okay, this one's real. This one's real. You know, and that one's a fake. That one's a fake. So Taurus knows a fake when they see it. And they're not window shoppers. Tauruses will not go shopping unless they have the money to buy stuff. So you'll notice Taurus shoppers are very, they're not frugal, but they're not going to go shopping unless they have money to burn, money to spend. Okay. So you get into that younger crowd. You want to know Taurus? Let's talk about New Yorker Tauruses. Well, they're the sneaker fanatics. They have all the sneakers. They have all the J's. They have all the Nikes. They got all that shiznit. They got all the gold chains. They got all the gold bracelets. They got to have the coolest car with the nicest rims. Okay, Taurus. They have to have all that. They have to have the leather seats, heated seats, moonroof, sunroof, all the bells and whistles in a car, because Venus does represent vehicles, cars. And so usually a Taurus has to have a nice car. I'm talking Mercedes, Lexus, Acura, you know, whatever it is, Lamborghini if they can afford it. If a Taurus wants a house, it better be a new build or it better be remodeled, okay? It better be redone. It has to be aesthetically beautiful. A Taurus's children, they also have to come across as looking good. Their children have to be fit. They have to be dressed right. They have to present themselves right. They have to speak right. Taurus also represents the mouth in the zodiac. So the mouth is Taurus, and that's just where it's represented in the zodiac sign. So whatever planets you have in the house of Taurus in the second house is how you speak. How is your speech? Do you have Mars in Taurus? Well, you have a bad mouth. You're really bad mouthy. You probably cuss a lot. You go off and yell at people a lot, especially with the Mars in Taurus. And like I said, if you have Rahu in Taurus or even the second house, you're going to have a lot of stuff in your life, but you're never going to be satisfied with it. You might even have a lot of money, but you're not ever going to be happy with it. I will say Taurus generally finds themselves, oh look, we have the King of Coins. That is your sign, Taurus. Woohoo! Just wanted to start off the reading because I keep talking. You might be interested in a Queen of Cups. But Taurus people will be loyal to you. I promise you this. And I know not a lot of people believe that because like, oh, I've dated a Taurus and they're not loyal. They were, you know, cheaters. Listen, Tauruses become very loyal after the age of 35. If they haven't hit 35, they're going to struggle with loyalty because they're always looking for the next best, most highest quality of person. Once they hit 35 and they're well established, they will become very loyal. One other fun fact, Tauruses tend to use a lot of different languages. They can speak many different languages. Tauruses will at least know 2 languages, if not more. They learn languages very, very quickly. Just a fun fact about Tauruses in Vedic astrology. Languages come very easy to them. So they're the ones that can teach language, speak different languages. They're around lots of different cultures, and they love exquisite food. And that's probably why you'll go to a restaurant with a Taurus and they'll start speaking French to order their meal. Or you'll go to a Spanish restaurant and they'll start speaking Spanish. You know, they love to show off, especially when they're dining. Oh yeah, they love to speak different languages. Anyways, let's keep going. So I'm sorry, that was just a lot of yakety yak. Anyways, King of Coins, Queen of Cups. A Taurus, you might be really involved with a Cancer. Okay, you might be heavily involved with a water sign, could also be a Pisces because of the fish, but let's not leave Scorpio out. She is the queen of all the water signs. But this is the mother of the zodiac. So I do feel that Taurus, you have some special relationship with your mother or you're very interested into this Cancer type energy. You could also be having some kind of Cancer in your chart. But I do feel this affects your home. So let's talk about your home here. Let's see what's going on. We have the Page of Coins. Taurus, it looks like you do have a child or children to be concerned about. You are learning a new trade at work, or you're looking for new jobs. You're taking steps to gain more money, to gain more security. I think you might even be trying to be more secure with a Cancer sign or a water sign. You're trying to create some kind of stability, and you want to be committed to a water sign. But there's something here going on with fatherhood or motherhood, but it's the Emperor is the father. I just got to call it like I see it in the cards. So there is this energy here of a father, an employer. You could be a boss. You could be looking into owning your own business, or you can just be a father here. You're taking on this responsibility. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you're responsible for more people than yourself. Let's see what else we have going on. Knight of Cups. You're trying to make an offer of love. You're seeking out a life partner. That's really what I see, Taurus. You're looking for love. And you are learning about who are you going to love, and you're kind of observing a water sign. I think there's a water sign in your life, and I really feel like you're thinking, is this the right person for me? There's a lot of questions here with this Page of Coins, a lot of serious questions. You're questioning their status, their wealth, and their sanity. You're questioning their stability, just in a nutshell. With the Emperor and the King of Coins here, you're like, is this person stable? Can I actually sustain a healthy, long life that brings wealth and security and longevity and loyalty and honesty with this person? I feel like you have some questions about this Queen of Cups. The Magician's down here. I think you think this Queen of Cups, which could be male or female, but it's a water sign. You're thinking, are they sneaky? Are they sly? Are they liars? Is there something they're hiding from me? What the hell is this Queen of Cups hiding from me? Let's see what's going on. Oh boy, Taurus, this is crazy. I'm already feeling the crazies. You might be dealing with the crazy. I don't know. First card outright is Two of Coins. Yes, you're weighing the pros and cons about this relationship. Should I stay? Should I go? You know, is this for me? Am I on the right track? You're really asking 1,001 questions. Strong Virgo here too because of this. There's a lot of Virgo just questioning. We have King of Cups now. So this is under your King of Coins. You actually are coming in as two kings, Taurus. You have a very strong emotional side and a very strong stable side. To be honest with you, this water sign brings the darkness out of you. This water sign brings the freak out of you. This water sign drags emotions out of you. And I don't think you quite like this watery energy because you like to be more stable, but they're actually revealing a part of yourself that you'd much rather keep hidden or keep closed. But this person is bringing this out of you. Now, whether that's good or bad is up to you. You'll know, not me. But I do feel this water sign is just opening your heart ever so gently. I feel there could be some issues with a mother in the past, and this person may remind you of your mother. But this is definitely, is this safe? Is this normal? Is this okay? We have Page of Coins and Page of Cups. So another page. And so we are dealing with one or more children here. This could also just reflect on your childhood. Okay, I feel like you have children to be concerned about. There's no lie here. You have a mother and a father, flat out, and you have children, flat out. You also have marital energy. This is someone mature. The king is coming in over 30. So I already know whoever I'm reading for is over the age of 30, or they're already a parent. They're already a father, and they quite possibly were already married, or they're looking for the spouse. But I really feel like this is moving forward in a direction for commitment, and it is a much more mature person, especially because of that Emperor sitting right there. Okay, if they are not at this age level, they're at this experience level. They've experienced life to a point where they feel very grounded and very mature. They are ready for this heavy, heavy commitment of marriage and family, period. This person is prepared and ready. They know what it's all about. I feel Ketu could even be in their Taurus. Ketu could even be in Leo or Aries or Scorpio. They already know what this deep commitment brings about. The other card I got is Knight of Coins. More Taurus energy. This is slow moving commitment, but it's still commitment. This is also genuine commitment. This person really wants longevity with family. They're looking for a lifelong partner and they're not planning on moving anywhere. But there is this level of battle. There is this like competition. I feel, Taurus, that there is like two or more people that you're juggling around to see who would be best fit for your life. Okay, if that makes any sense. We have the Four of Wands. Again, you're looking for your spouse. This is marriage, commitment, home, and family. It's protected. You're very protective. You are ready to offer marriage. Look at this, Taurus. You want to offer longevity and commitment to someone. You want to offer them forever. You want to offer them a ring. You want to offer them a family. You want to offer them a house. You want to build and grow with this person, quite possibly a business. You want to just build and grow with someone. A water sign, again, water earth is very prominent here. So I do feel this offer is coming forward and coming out. The additional cards is we have a Queen of Pentacles. Notice how I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins. This is definitely marriage, a spouse-like reading. This person wants that other half, that other partner. Taurus, you're looking to get grounded and stable. This is definitely Hierophant energy. I do feel that you've been married before. I do feel that. And you're looking for a second marriage or a second commitment. That's what I'm feeling here. I do feel that there's another child here, Page of Swords. You could even have 3 or more children. This could also just be your childhood. Like I'm saying, reflect on your childhood. This story could make sense with your childhood. But we have Judgment. You're casting strong judgments on this person that you want to commit to. I think you're questioning their sanity a lot of the time because Pisces is really coming up. And you're thinking that the person you're interested in may not be living in reality like you are. You guys are very different. You're thinking this person is not as grounded as you, not as serious as you. And you think that 1 minute it's up and 1 minute it's down. And this is driving you absolutely insane because you cannot build a foundation on ground that could be ripped out at any given second based on emotions. So we're dealing with 2 very different people here. And it's quite possible you already share children. So it just makes it that much more difficult. So you're like, look, I'm trying to be grounded here, but you know, shit. I've got decisions to make, and it looks like you have an earth sign or a water sign to choose from. One could be a previous spouse, one could be a future spouse, one could be who you're committed to now, and one could be who you will want to be with emotionally and who you desire. You'll have to figure out what story fits for you. But I do feel there is 2 other people, male or female, okay? There's 2 other people in your life, and you're trying to decide, what's my situation? Okay, and if it's not another person, it's like you're trying to decide, should I stay at this job that I love so dearly, that I feel so stable with, that I've been in for years, 2 or more years? Should I stay at this job because I'm loyal to my career, I'm loyal to my job, I don't want to move, but I'm not exactly satisfied here. I'm juggling around the pros and cons. What are the pros of my job? Well, it's close to home. It's nearby the kids. It pays me good, or it pays me the way I want to get paid, weekly, daily, however it is. It pays me more often than other jobs, you know, so you're weighing the pros and cons. Well, if I own my own business, how does that work? Well, I'm going to have to invest money to get started. And then how am I going to sustain my family? How am I going to sustain my home? I know that would fulfill my desire and my need, but I feel like I have to plan for it and slowly move with this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like I have to keep balancing my bank account, keep balancing my life. And one of the things that is racking your mind, Taurus, is you're trying to stabilize your work while at the same time trying to stabilize your relationship. 2 of Pentacles. These are 2 very heavy energies. And on top of that, you're trying to stabilize your family. So you're trying to ground everybody and everything. Your kids, their school, their health, their looks, your job, your finances, your career, your dreams, your desires, your romance, etc. It's a lot going on. There is strong Virgo here, I'm not going to lie, because I feel this constant need of thinking and questioning, which is very much Virgo, the analyzer. Virgo is the one that's going to pick apart your finances, pick apart your relationship, be very criticizing on all the details, okay? And so you're just like, I'm tearing apart my life right now. This is basically, you're just tearing apart all the details. What is that word? Audit. You're auditing your life. You're being quiet, you're not talking to a lot of people, and you're just auditing. You're observing and auditing the people around you. You're trying to make heavy decisions here, Two of Swords. Okay, you're like, look, I do have a decision to make, and I'm trying to make the right decision. This is very Libra too. Weighing the scales, the scales. I'm weighing, what the heck should I do? Look at that Libra necklace, see? Libra, what should I do? What's the right decision for me? And you're at a battle because your emotions tell you one thing, your heart tells you one thing, and your brain tells you another thing. You're like, look, I know this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is not, in my opinion, as a Taurus, I'm not a Taurus, but I'm just saying if I was a Taurus, in my opinion, this person is not stable. Well, of course they're not, Taurus. Let's just stop right here. Number one, you're dating a water sign. Let's talk about your pros and your cons. So I'm a water sign, so yeah, let's talk about it. Grounded Taurus. Water signs are loyal too. They will hang on to your ass, hell or high water. They will fluctuate in the ups and downs of life. That's a hell of a good kind of loyalty. That's a hell of a good kind of stability. It may be up and down and shifty, but they know how to go with the flow. They're not going to go anywhere, okay, because shit gets rough. Okay, an earth sign, as soon as it gets unstable, I'm out. Sorry, this isn't grounded and it's not going to be good for me. Can't do it. When you have this water sign, know this, Taurus. They will stick with you as low as it gets and as high as it gets. If they love you, if they're emotionally connected to you and they are bonded to you and they feel bound to you, they're going nowhere. So if you're looking for loyalty and love, trust and believe, Taurus, this water sign, Queen of Cups, can bring it. She can bring it. He can bring it, okay? But you just sense this mental instability. You think that they're argumentative, maybe they're mouthy, or maybe they cry a lot. Maybe they're overly emotional. And you're just like, I can't deal with this. You're trying to weigh the pros and the cons because you know what I'm saying is true. You know that this person will remain loyal. But you're also wondering, what kind of quality of life will you have? What kind of stability will you have with this person? Is your home going to be full of arguments, full of debates, full of we're too different? Or is your home going to be stable and quiet? I think that your Rahu, your future karma that you're meant to deal with includes you getting out of your shell, getting out of your hermit mode, and stretching your wings, being uncomfortable, and getting into some kind of a relationship with this water sign so you can grow as a person. Because staying stagnant in the mud is not growing. I'm not coming down on you, Taurus. I'm just saying. Staying stagnant in the mud is going to get you nowhere. Earthy and earthy is not the best mix. So I'm glad that you may have another earth sign to choose from, but it's not always the best mix. Now, if you have a sun, a sun, moon, rising, or Venus that's water in those earth signs, yeah, that can work. But let's just say you have a triple earth and you're a triple earth or a double earth and a double earth. That is way too heavy. Now, if you have water somewhere in that chart, let's do this. You guys can have a very healthy future. But I do feel like whoever you're dealing with, one could be air and water and one could be air and earth. And they're very different energies. The air and earth, a little iffy. The air and water for you, earth, is looking great. Looking really great. Water and earth, that might even work. Okay? If you're seeing someone with a water and an earth. Okay, but if it's too much earth, there's a lot of pressure and I think you would make the wrong choice. Just in my opinion, you don't have to listen to me and take my advice. I'm just putting that out there. Bottom of the deck, your overall energy here is 7 of Cups. This is, I don't know what to do. I have so many cups to choose from. Which one? My earth sign, my water sign. This is like a flower. Does he love me? Does he love me not? Okay, earth sign, water sign, earth sign, water sign, earth sign, water sign. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's a tough call. It's a very tough call. All these options look good to you. The outcome with both of these people look good, but you are being very Virgo-ish, very Libra-ish, and you're weighing your pros and cons. So, I mean, I don't blame you. The overall energy we got with the Gaia was faith. You're supposed to trust in blind faith, your heart, your intuition. She has a herring and she has a wolf, and she's sitting on a sea turtle, which is longevity, it's strength, it's grounding, it's stable. The herring brings fruit and life. The wolf brings intuition. You have to be grounded in who you are as a person and what spirit wants to bring you. Are you grounded? Because you may be financially grounded, but are you spiritually grounded? That's another question. One quick thought here. Venus represents the egg in a feminine, a woman. Venus represents the egg, which brings life. It's the divine feminine energy, Venus. She is represented by Taurus a lot because of that, because she's usually pregnant. But if you have an egg that you're planting, you want it to grow and be fertile. And that's what you're trying to do, Taurus. You're trying to plant your seed, or you're trying to plant your seed or your egg and have it grow and flourish. And right now, you don't know where you want to put it. This is also about building a family. Taurus, in your younger years, whoever I'm reading for, you may have planted your seed more than once. 1, 2, 3 kids or more. You may have planted that seed, and there may be different relationships. What the heck is going on out there? It's my lovely neighbor again, my 55-year-old kid. Okay. So you may be really trying to plant your seed to flourish, but I feel like you're definitely very scared because of your past. Your past has sent you down this turmoil to where you're kind of thinking, you know what? I've done this once or twice or more and it didn't work out. So now I'm a little bit nervous and I'm a little bit scared. How do I move this forward? Is everything going okay here? Do I have my moderators? My moderators? Okay, so I want to make sure everything's good over here. We are both 30s babies, 1 year apart. Oh, okay. Easter eggs, okay. All right, so let's keep going. I do feel like, yeah, there's a level of who am I going to build a life with and who am I going to have children with. I've already done this and I'm scared. I want to grow old with someone because of the turtle, and I've got a cute little tortoise here too for your reading. Little grounded energy. So there is this level of the tortoise. You have a lot on your back. You're moving at a very slow pace, okay? But you're in it for the long haul, which really explains that Knight of Coins. You're going to get there. You're in it for the long haul. You know, the story of the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise won the race. It outsmarted the hare. You know, so don't worry, Taurus, if you feel like your life is moving slow as a turtle. Don't worry if you feel like this is going nowhere. It's at a snail's pace. What the hell? You know, I'm not being able to make a decision. Listen, you will outsmart the air signs. You will outsmart the water sign. You will win the race. You will have sustenance, stability. You will have superior success. You will have drive. You will get the job done. Let's keep going. So I'm going to pull some of this energy. I feel like I'm really not into this reading, like mentally. I don't know what's wrong with me. Even when I started, I'm like, why am I not being clear? I'm not normally like that. I'm a Gemini sun, so I'm usually very crystal clear. But in this reading, I don't feel clear. And I have this haze. And I really feel like I'm picking up on your energy. Because normally I have a beeline. Exactly, I know what I want. And I'm, you know, Aries moon, I go for it, man. Pisces moon, I go for it. But right now, I feel completely confused. I feel completely, I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know what to say. There's someone here in this reading that is not talking to someone and you don't know what to say. You have no clue. What do I say to them? It's like you see them and you don't know what to say. What do I do? What do I say? I don't know. I feel like you could even get a text or a call or even see this person out at a store and you'll have no words. Nope. Don't know what to say. What? I don't know what's going on with this energy, but I don't like that feeling, guys. I feel like I can't breathe. I don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm tongue-tied. I feel like my explanations of Taurus sucked hairy balls and ass. Like, I feel like it totally sucked because I could not speak right. And now I know what's going on with this energy in this Taurus reading. You guys do not know what to say. I'm sorry. You just don't. You don't know what to say and you don't know what to do. You could definitely be a Libra, Virgo cusper Taurus, you know, in some other part of your chart. Or you could be a Gemini Taurus. You know, there's like this level of air in your chart for thinking and being stuck on not being able to decide. Even that Capricorn energy and Aquarius can come into this somewhere in your chart. But let's see what's going on with you. Spirit, please clarify more about the Taurus. What is this, I don't know what to think or say energy? What is this about, please? Okay. I got the 10. This is the 10 of Wands. Look how balanced this is. I love that. That's a gorgeous card. It's completely aligning with your root chakra. You know what else I noticed more than this, though? Boom. Boom. Another 10. 10 of Cups. Holy shiznit. Wow. You are blown away. You have a big burden, number one, to get balanced and get clear. Look at the sun behind this guy's head. You are being enlightened. This is a wake-up call for a water sign. I really think you want the water sign, guys. Sun, moon, or rising. Venus, Jupiter, you know, Mars if you're gay. I feel it. You want a water sign. And it's such a burden and you're trying to wake up. But you have this, I feel, a family-rooted issue. Now, this can be your childhood, or this can be the fact that you have children, you're not in their lives, or you're not stabilized for them. But this is affecting everything to do with your work and your life, and you don't know what the hell to do. 10-10, you are coming into a new beginning. There is a fresh new start. I love this 10 of Cups. It's so beautiful. Oops. Let me put this away. The overall energy was faith. I just love how she looks. She's got this, the moon goddess energy, the waxing, the full, and the waning moon. She has a sea turtle. She's in the water. She has a heart of gold with a little third eye inside of it. She sees things with her heart, not her mind, not with finances. It's all with her heart. You can be a man or woman in this energy here. But look at that. It's almost like the Queen of Cups. You know, Taurus, you definitely have feelings for a water sign that they don't judge you on how much money you have, how stable you are, what you look like, what you own. This person makes decisions based on the heart. See that golden heart? They see things through their feelings. And right now their feelings are for you. So even if you think they're not realistic and they're not grounded, you need to know that this person is in it for the long haul too with this turtle. They're very loyal to you. They're not going anywhere. They want you and only you. They see you as their only. They want to go through the younger part of their life, the full part of their life, and the end of their life with you. They see a longevity with you. And you're on fire for them. But right now, Taurus, you're like the phoenix rising. You are going into the fire. 10 of Wands. You're going to have to surrender and get rid of something in your life to jump and make a decision. Your decision requires transformation. Taurus, what else is happening with you? Taurus, what else is happening with you? Tell me about this water sign energy. Tell me more about that. Oh, well, it came in reverse. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The 2 of Cups in reverse? Shame on you. I don't want this one in reverse. Look at this gorgeous card. Your water sign, guys. Taurus. Look at your love. Aww. You love this person. You want this person. You desire this person. And this person loves you. Soulmate energy, divine love. Okay. You're meant to be together. You are made for each other. Yin to the yang. Okay. But it's in reverse. Your relationship with this water sign is on hiatus. What happened? What the hell is going on? Oh, bottom of the deck, we have emotion and intellect. This is the Page of Cups. Emotion and intellect. This is learning about your emotions. You're growing, you're changing, you're testing out your emotions. Because you're so earthy, it's taking you a little while here to get grounded. Okay, there is some suffering here because you want to express yourself, but you don't know how. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And with the Knight of Cups, you want to offer this love and stability to this water sign, but you don't know what to do. You are also controlling your offers. You're very controlling, Taurus. No offense. And this could be reverse. You know, if you're watching, it could be reverse, could be your other person. But you are controlling the offer. And you're the one controlling and making this so slow. Your person is dying for you to make this decision. They're waiting. They've been ready for you. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy between you and this person. I will read from it. Let's see, because I want to see what that is in reverse. No coincidence that when I opened the book, it came on the Union. Okay, no coincidence. But anyways, let's find the Two of Cups. Oops. Two of Cups, there it is. Okay. So the key words to this card is intimacy, closeness, trust, and commitment, reconciliation, equality, union, codependency, and taking sides. The key phrases of this card is going beyond infatuation and attraction, intimacy, sharing, giving, and communication, time to forgive and seek reconciliation, a meeting of the minds and hearts, put aside judgment and blame, cherish all of your loves, maintain independence and avoid codependence, avoid taking sides. So I feel like it doesn't have a reversal description, so I don't have to have it reversed. But it says here a potential blockage. The Two of Water reversed addresses the subject of losing our sense of self, our identity, and independence. Upon entering into a new romantic relationship, it reminds us of the importance of retaining our independence, lest the relationship become one of a codependent nature and inequality. Remember that romantic love is not the only love relationship in our life. There is the love shared between friends, between human and animal companions, for nature, goals, and our interests. These loves are still worthy of our time and attention. Do not focus completely on the new and detriment of the old. The Two of Water reversed also symbolizes the importance of not allowing yourself to be drawn into a quarrel between lovers or friends, or to be forced to take sides. You find yourself in such a situation. You're remaining non-judgmental, compassionate, and loving to both. So I do feel like what's going on with you in this water sign is you guys have had a fight. You had an argument or even just a quarrel, okay? It could be a text, whatever. And you just don't want to fight. So there is this level of quietness. And you're not trying to take sides, but you're also not making the decision, the choice to reconcile. This is where that juggling between two partners comes into play. I have a funny feeling that you guys have been arguing about a third party. Okay? You guys, you and the water sign are at odds because of a Queen of Coins. whether it's a previously committed person or an earth sign. You're at odds about it. And quite frankly, you just don't want to make a decision yet because you're still weighing the pros and cons. You haven't quite made a decision. You don't know what to say to your water sign. You don't know how to talk about this. You don't want to offend them. You don't want to push them away. You don't want to fight with them, but you don't want to agree either. You don't want to agree and submit. You also feel a little bit controlled by this water sign. You feel like you might lose a sense of freedom. You might lose a sense of self. And that's what worries you. You're very Libra here, very Virgo, overanalyzing, saying, is this Queen of Cups going to, control me through children, through money? Is this Queen of Cups going to rule my life? Is this Queen of Cups, it could be male or female, going to destroy many things that I have going for me? 222, people watching, as I said that, it's about partnership, and you have fears. Now, the reason this is coming up for you in your reading, Taurus, is because in your history as a child growing up, you also had fears of instability in the home, that your mother and father were too different, that they didn't balance each other out. It was not level. And you felt like, I'm not going to go through that in my life. And you may have already experienced, like I said, a couple more serious relationships with children possibly, and those didn't go right. And so you're very, very scared at this point in the game, at the age that you're at now, all the things you've learned, all the things you've accumulated this far. You want to be wiser in your decisions. And so even though there's love here and romance here and compassion and even children possibly, you are just thinking, is this person going to destroy everything I've become? And I'm going to read this 10 of Wands because I think that has a lot to do with it. But before I get to there, since I'm already at Faith, I'm going to read this card. Faith is beautiful. Self-belief helps you to overcome. Self-belief and faith inspire confidence. Doubt breeds mistakes. Cruel words can do lasting harm. Do not give up of past mistakes. Just because they were once there doesn't mean they'll always be there. You will have learned your lesson. Be kind and supportive. Set yourself believable goals. You matter and you are enough. You are not alone. Do not be unkind because others have been unkind to you. Take delight in compliments and complaints. They both build you to be the better person. In the past, your confidence while growing up was influenced by what those around you said about you or said to you. And if those around you were kind or supportive, not just in words but in actions too, you had every chance of growing up to become more confident as an adult and more with a healthy esteem. But this confidence would have increased as you moved out into your own house, into your own apartment, into the world, because you left home, probably early on, with the best tools in hand to make a life with yourself. However, while you were told that you should strive to work hard to have what you deserve, to have what you earned, these negative perceptions or opinions of yourself started creeping in on you. You felt nervous and scared like you weren't enough, especially those unwarranted criticism and barbs born out of the insecurities and doubts of one person who offered the negative opinion. Words can also hurt. They do hurt, but they can also cause a real and lasting pain. And if exposure to these hurtful words are repeated, these kinds of actions and these things are deep, they're cutting, and they're lasting, and they're psychological wounds that have destroyed some of your self-belief and confidence, even your faith in God and the universe and yourself. The ability to trust yourself and others. Therefore, it's important to remember to be kind above all else. Faith and self-belief is born out of kindness. People are fragile, and it's not only physical blows that cause them harm. It's ridicule, it's harsh words, it's doubt, it's unbelief in them, in yourself, or the unbelief that people have in you. This is going to result in lifelong destruction. Because of your beliefs and another person's belief, it's affected your self-worth. Remember that the wrong words at the wrong time can do lasting harm. When we feel an impulse to be ridiculed, to ridicule, we can stop and ask ourselves if we truly can be at peace if we cause another person distress lifelong. Would we be okay if another person was ridiculing us like that? Another message of the Faith card is, in the past position, is to avoid focusing on your own past mistakes in a way that destroys your confidence right now. Remember that only you truly fail when you stop trying. Change direction if you want. Try something new if you need to. If that's what you need, if that's what you desire, do it. But stop trying just because you've made mistakes in the past. If someone here is pushing a relationship that's karmic forward based on the past mistakes, and they don't want to repeat them, so they're forcing themselves just to do it because of the past, that's wrong. If you are making new decisions because of past mistakes and hurt, and you're running from your responsibilities and you're running from your path, that's also not good. Instincts are very big here, but I think self-worth is also an issue here, Taurians. Faith in the present comes to tell you that you are not alone and that your dreams and aspirations are wonderful, beautiful things. Trust in them. All will unfold as it's meant to be. Trust in yourself. Those around you believe in you, and it's safe for you to believe in yourself. Coming up into your future, this symbolizes setting yourself simple goals. Simple goals. Just next week. What is your goal for next week? Is it waking up at a certain time? Is it eating certain foods? Just simple, short goals. Make a promise to yourself to do the same thing next week. And when you complete that task, do it again. Make sure to acknowledge it and rejoice in these little happinesses, these little successes that start to build up your confidence. Set personal goals that improve you in some way. That way your self-belief grows, not only through achieving your goal, but because the goal itself was successful. And your mind and body will start feeling success. And your self-doubt will start to dwindle away. But, just keep in mind, guys, I think some self-worth has been damaged. Water sign, if you're cross-watching, if you said something that hurt a Taurus or this earth sign, if you said something that hurt them, specifically Taurus, obviously. It's Taurus reading. Hello, Stephanie. Apologize. I think you did do some damage, and I think the Taurus is hurt, and it went deep. These words were a little bit deep, and it affected them on a psychological level to where they don't want to talk, to where they feel trapped, they feel hurt, and they don't know how to pull themselves out because, Taurus, you're not very good at working your way through emotions. And this water sign is very good at working through emotions. The water sign can attack like a viper real quick and then retract and say, I'm so sorry. Let me soothe you. Let me heal you. Let me make it better. Let me make it all better. Let me make it all better. Let me put my hands on you. Let me apologize. Let me buy you a gift. Let me give you time. Let me tell you my heart's desires. Let me pour my love out on you. Let me just pour it out on you like temperance, like the star card. Let me bring healing, my love. And Taurus is like, no. You've damaged trust. You've damaged stability. You've damaged my thoughts. All these earthly stable things, these pillars of truth, they've come down. And I'm sorry, but water doesn't just rebuild them. Love doesn't just rebuild them. So Taurus is like very stressed right now because they don't want to lose faith and trust in this Queen of Cups, which could be male or female. They don't want to lose that. But they do feel in a corner. And nobody puts baby in a corner. I do think this water sign is going to come to the rescue. I do feel this water sign is going to apologize. Page of Cups is right here. So I do feel they're going to take efforts to apologize. They are judging themselves, seeing what they did on reflection, reflective work, and saying, I was a bit harsh. I was a bit harsh. I'm sorry. And I'm going to keep baby steps, Page of Coins, Page of Swords. I'm going to keep making these efforts to communicate, to reach out, to text, to tell you I'm sorry, to tell you my heart, to apologize, to try to mend this. I'm going to pray. I'll do candle rituals, whatever. I'm going to do everything I can to make this right. So there is this, I will make it right. I will make it right. And this person is tender, caring. There is deep love here. And they want to make it better. But Taurus, you have to understand, you and this person are not on the same wavelength. You are yin and yang. This person is not going to come in with changes and physical proofs because that's not who they are. They're a water sign. They're not going to come in full charged, Knight of Coins. That's not them. You're not going to see these changes in the physical. You're not going to see these things how you want to see them. And this is where your stubborn-ass Taurus nature comes into play. You're a stubborn-ass Taurus. I want what I want and I want it now. You've pissed me off. Now I want this. And if you don't bring this, then go home. Very stubborn. And that's not how this person's going to work. This person is going to come in Knight of Cups. With emotions, with feelings, with commitment, because that's how they operate. Now, they can't expect you to change the way you operate either. You're both on two different wavelengths here mentally, for sure. Okay, so you're not going to see eye to eye. But let's see what kind of agreement you can have here. You know what I noticed? If you are a Taurus and you're dealing with a Cancer, Cancer is very cardinal. They're the boss. They're in charge. They're just as stubborn as you, Taurus. Sometimes even a little bit more because they hide in their shell and they hide away from you. And they won't come out. You know, at least Taurus will sit in the same room. They may not say shit, but they'll look at you. They'll show up. It's like forcing someone to go somewhere. Fine, I'll go, but I'm not saying anything and I'm not smiling and I'm not talking. A Taurus will budge a little, but a Cancer will not get the hell out of Dodge. They won't. They'll, sorry, nope, not going to answer my phone, going to stay in my room, lock my doors, close my blinds, not say shit, not text, not talk to you. I'm going to go off in my own realm of my own world and cry myself to sleep, live in despair, paint this life image of my whole world crumbling down. It's over. It's over. This is the worst part of my life and it's done. There's nobody that can enter my shell now. I'm in my shell. I'm in my world. Don't come in and I'm not even going to come out. And it's because they do not have the strength to come out. Cancer does not have the strength. When they are emotionally damaged, they do not have the ability inside them to physically put themselves in harm's way. They would much rather ball up and just be under the covers and hide. I mean, that's Cancer energy. They just don't want to deal with it. They'll cut everybody off. I mean, I don't know why the Cancer wasn't the Hermit card. Because Cancer is perfectly happy to be recluse. Really happy, especially when they've been hurt. They will go hide. So anyways, your water sign is really coming out in the open. You have to understand how much strength it takes for this water sign, who, by the way, I'm not going to give them a break, but I will say, is also hurt because of a third-party situation. You have put them in a very difficult predicament, or this is reversed if you're the Taurus watching, okay? But you've put them in a very difficult predicament, and they are hurt and in pain and constantly at a battle, 5 of Wands, for your love. And so if they've said something they didn't mean, it's because they felt cornered. And now they regret it. They want to make it up to you. They want to make this emotions better. But, you know, we got to look at the two sides of the same coin here, okay? Let's see this 10 of Cups. Let's see this 10 of Cups. Okay. Whoops. Truly living in the present, feeling the divine connection, a time of serenity and ease, power born of knowledge and understanding, a positive emotional state, the power to consciously project your energy, say no to disruptive influences, giving life and power to shadows. The key words for this card is universal love, divine connection, centeredness, serenity, peace, oneness, boundaries. Okay, so I feel like, you know, Taurus, your feelings were hurt and now you're setting boundaries. There is no communication because you're trying to figure this out. And the water sign knows that you're trying to choose. And they want you to choose them. So they regret whatever they said. They want you to choose them. They don't want you to go anywhere. And you're just going to remain quiet, and they sense the distance. They sense this difficult energy that you're putting. How do I say this? They sense the wall that you're building. Okay? They know it's coming. They know there's a wall, and they're trying to break it down with love, and it's very difficult. This card represents both the beginning and the ending. The moment when we let go of emotions that blind us to the past and find ourselves truly living in this moment for the first time. It symbolizes a period of time when you can move through life serene and with a sense of ease and fluidity. So Taurus, I really feel like you're just like, I am taking a break from love and these two people. You're trying to see what's important to you. You've also been hurt. You're kind of hermit mode right now, and you're just like, look, I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to talk to you either. I don't want to talk to either of you. I'm burdened. 10 of Wands. I'm stressed. I'm going through the fire. I am creating healthy boundaries because I will not be controlled in a relationship. And if you are torn between two people, you're not going to let either of them, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, control you. This is about finding balance for your own self. Okay? You're just trying to love yourself and create healthy boundaries so you're not abused, hurt, taken advantage of, or controlled. You want to make the right decision for long term, and you're questioning both parties, pros and cons. And at this time, you just need this alone time. You need to be alone so you can think. I don't know why the Hermit card isn't out yet, but it should be. Let's see what's going on here. Have you ever noticed when someone can alter the energy of an entire room or people just by walking in and smiling? One smile, one kind gesture, one moment of attention and genuine interest can change a person's whole demeanor in a heartbeat. Some people seem to have almost tangible connections to everyone and everything, and a single word or glance can bring this joy. When the 10 of water appears in the cards before you, she represents a state of grace that is achievable if you really want it, by consciously embracing a positive mindset and focusing and living in a joyful state in this moment on this day and the days that follow. It's not about denying those influences that create discord and disharmony. Instead, it's about choosing not to allow them to disrupt your life and steal your joy. It's about starting each day with a smile, greeting everyone you meet with kindness, and focusing your attention on the things that bring you happiness and peace. The only disruptive influence of this card is that threatens your peace and calm. You may be investing too much time and emotion into something that could have no real foundation or substance. This is that self-defeat kind of mind. This is that it's worse than it really is state of mind. It may be that your intuition is telling you that the situation is real, but even your intuition is incorrect. It could still be time to put an end to the disruption. The upright 10 of water asks that you focus on the positive, but this can also bring focusing on the negative and keeping you away from your joy. Watch this alternate energy. Be careful that you are not giving life and power to shadows by focusing your time and energy on emotions from the past or illusions. So super important, Taurus. If you're focusing on this fight and you're seeing it worse than it really is, and you're creating this illusion and it feels so real, be careful. Just be careful. I think Taurus, you're the #1 prime person to get grounded. You know how to do it. Go put yourself in a beautiful spot in nature. I know you know how to find it. I know you know how to find the perfect flute music or water flow music or piano music. I know you know how to find your perfect station, your perfect channel for you. I know you have some beautiful cushion or blanket to sit on somewhere and bask in the most perfect spot in nature or in your home. I know you've got it in you to go create an environment of peace and serenity so you can blow off this steam, release any toxic energies, and find grounding truth. If anyone can do it, Taurus, I know it's you. Let's see what this person wants to tell you. This Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I'll use my deck real quick. What does this Queen of Cups want to tell you? Ooh. We got Ace of Wands. Whoops. Ace of Wands. Whoops. Ten of Swords at the bottom. So the Queen of Cups is, let's have a fresh start. They may want to get affectionate with you intimately. They want to stop the fighting. They want to tennis it, put an end to the pain, put an end to the no communication. This person wants to offer love and affection and new, how do you say, just a new energy to bring to the table. They want to end this. I got King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles too. They're planning a new future with you. They want to offer you what you want. This is the flower of life in this pentacle. They want to bring you your earth energy. They want to change for you. They want to become more earthy for you, more grounded for you, more stable for you. They want you to know, I am putting an end and a death to my mouth. I'm sorry. I said things I didn't mean. Please accept my apology. I am taking a fast movement forward towards you. This week, I will continue to text and call and reach out. I want a new beginning with you, and I want to give you a happy beginning that makes you happy and me. I want us to grow and flourish and be abundant. I want to give you this pentacle. Your Queen of Cups wants to give you a new earthy beginning. And the Queen of the Queen of Cups giving you the pentacle also may have air in their chart, and I said that earlier, air and water. Gemini, Cancer, Cusper could totally be it. Okay, or any of the other air signs and water cuspers, you know, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. But this person is planning a future. They see you in the distance. They see you longevity. They see you, and they want you there with them. And they are going to strategically mindfuck, or how do I say this? Unmindfuck yourself and unmindfuck themselves. Excuse my French, but I have to say it that way. You're both going to get unmindfucked, okay? You guys are in a pickle. You're in a damn mess mentally. You're both stressed and hurting. And this person is wise, smart, intuitive, intelligent. They are very, very slick with their words. They know just what to say and how to say it. They know how to bring the proposal. There's a proposal, and they're going to unfuck this situation. They see it in their sights, they're confident, and they want to bring it. Okay? What is this Queen of, look at the bottom of the deck, the Sun. They want to bring happiness and relief to both of you. I'm going to leave that there. And justice. Look at that. Yep. Okay, so this person wants justice. They want to fix things. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, please. Ooh. Ticking time bomb. So the Queen of Pentacles energy, this person's ready to go off. I think they're quiet. They've been holding a lot in, and they're ready to go off. This person understands that this situation is coming to a close or an end, that they know you're trying to make a decision, and they make it blown up. They make it taken out of the equation. We have Pisces Hanged Man energy here. They are pausing for perspective. This earth sign is watching you. They're seeing you in different eyes, through a different light. They're taking their options. They're thinking, I don't have to be with you. If you don't have to be with me. I have other options. I don't have to put up with this. This is not my cup of tea. And if you can't make a decision, if you're juggling and you're torn between, me, earth sign, and a water sign, I don't have to tolerate it. I can pick a different door. I can have a different outlook on this. The Hierophant, Taurus, here you are. They want commitment with you too. They want a future, but they want you to be committed to them only. And they know that you're not bringing that level of commitment. Or it could be reverse, vice versa. Keep in mind this reading is completely reversible. But you're not bringing the commitment to the earth sign. And justice is here. Again, it's about divine authority. I see two major arcana here. The Hierophant and the Justice card is about divine intervention. So I really feel like this relationship is either karmic or divine in nature, but it's part of your path. But I do feel This person is making decisions about what they're going to do with you. What are these decisions? Ten of Wands. I think they're going to let you go. I think it's difficult, but either you want to let them go or they want to let you go. This is too much. I can't take it anymore. I'm just going to give it to God. If this is my path, if this is divine authority, if this is as above, so below, I have to follow what Spirit is guiding me to do. I have to follow my intuition and move forward in my life. I can't be here. I have to follow my path. And obviously the universe is asking me, which is part of justice, to let go and give it to them and stop trying to control with this Hierophant, trying to control and organize this scenario. What is the outcome with this Earth sign? 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 Knight of Swords. This is quickly getting rid of it. Quickly getting rid of this situation. I'm sorry, you're cutting it out. You're quickly trying to resolve it. Look at that, I have divorce. And look at that, Four of Wands, marriage. Divorce and marriage with the Hierophant. You could totally be married to this Earth sign or committed. And now it's separation. You got justice and the Hierophant and divorce. For some people, that's literally a divorce. But it's happening very quickly. It's happening in June. You are going to overcome this. You're resisting doing this, but you know it has to be done. So, Queen of Pentacles, whoever you are in this scenario, you've been resisting this ending, but you know it's here. You know it's divinely orchestrated. And I got the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. You may already have children with this person or share a home or share life. It doesn't have to be children or a house, but it does mean you share a life. You're around each other weekly, daily. The schedule's here. It's Virgo energy. You know, it's consistency. And you are like, I have to let this part of my life go. That is the shitter right there, because you're like, I have to let this go. It's so hard. You're so used to this energy. You're so used to being around this person. And Taurus, this could be whoever you're with now. You guys both know there's an ending and a divorce. It's coming. Because there's something going on over here with a water sign. And an air or water sign. Even fire is a possibility here. I've got Leo and Aries. I just feel like this is the kicker. This is what hurt the Queen of Cups in the first place. Clearly, you're committed. Or this is reverse, but this is your sign, Taurus. Clearly, you are committed and you've been resisting this ending. You've been resisting this divorce or this separation. It's divine authority. What's going to happen is you're going to have to cut this off, give it to God, give it to the universe, let it go, drop it. There's been some confusion. This person knows it's coming. This karmic person knows it's time. The clock is ticking. It's a ticking time bomb. It's going to go off. And it's going to go off in June for a lot of people. So be prepared. Taurus, there's an ending in June with somebody. And it looks like an earth sign. What do you want me to ask here, Spirit? What is this transformation for the Taurus? What is this transformation for the Taurus? What is this transformation for the Taurus? What's going to come in for this dear Taurus? Oh, Two of Swords in reverse. But it doesn't have to be, okay? But we got the Two of Swords earlier upright, which is what you've been struggling with. But you are going to make a decision, okay? And we have Ten of Cups. Again, water energy, Cancer. You're going to choose the water sign or the air sign or the fire sign. You're choosing them, Taurus. Because you either have already love, emotions are invested, children, future hopes, aspirations. But it comes down to one very important thing. Where there was once love, it will never cease to exist. And where there never was love, it never will exist. There was love here with this water, air, fire sign. There was absolute, truly, madly, deeply, no one compares to you love. And even if they scare the freaking hair off your balls, excuse my French, if they scare the shit off of you, out of you, you love them. And you know what? Love knows no reason, and reason is not a friend of love. So I really feel like, you know what? It comes down to one thing. You may be in a shitstorm right now, Taurus, and you are like, oh, damn these Two of Pentacles, damn them to hell. Damn these balls to hell. You know, you're like, freaking A, I just want to make a decision. You gotta have Virgo, Libra in your chart, dude or girl. I don't know who you are, but this is some serious indecision drama, mama drama. And I just feel like you're ready to just give it up. There is a lot of 10s, 10, 10, 10, 10. You got 4 10s, Emperor energy, stability. You are going to have a new beginning. And it looks like with this water sign, because look how hard they're trying. They're like King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Sun. They're like, baby, I love you and I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. Do I have to cry you a river? What are you, Justin Timberlake? Cry me a river? They're like, well, shit, honey. If you want me to cry a river, I will. Damn it. I'll cry you a river. Forgive me. Shit. Yes, I mouthed off. I said some shit, okay? I said some shit. I was hurt. Give me a break. Okay. All right. We're going to give you a break. We're going to give you a break, water sign. Okay. All right. Don't get all dramatic. We already know how you get, water sign. And Earth, you know, Taurus, you're like, watch the waterworks. Okay, I'm not trying to turn into mud here. A little moisture on my dry ass is good. But don't turn me into mud, or I'm going to be stuck away from you. All right? So watch the waterworks. I don't want to hear the nan, wah, wah. Just let me think. So I really feel, Taurus, you've got to have air in your chart. Period. Or you've got that Virgo too. But yeah. Anyways, let me tell you one thing, and I'm going to pull out my cards, because look, bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. You and this water, air, possible fire sign, Saggy too, you know, fire's there. There's so much love and passion. They're your true Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles down here is a fake, a fraud, a falsie, okay? You thought you had some real ones going on here, and they were fake as hell. Fake as hell. All right, you thought you were going to go in for the grab, and you thought they were going to be real, and they were silicone, baby. All right, you know those crazy videos where those people have those crazy makeup transformations, and one's like an old-ass person, and all of a sudden they do this face pullback sticker string things, and they put on a fake nose and freaking eyelashes and makeup galore, and they do all the shadowing and shading and contouring. And then you're like, whoa, who is that? That cannot be the same person. Hell to the no. That ain't the same person. Watch those guys on YouTube. They're funny. They have crazy makeup transformations. But that's what's going on here. This other Queen of Pentacles is like, it's me, Jessica. It's me. I'm the fucking, whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to say that. I'm the person for you. I'm the soulmate. I'm the twin flame. I'm the divine love. I'm your soulmate. I'm your person. Come to me. Be with me. I'm going to give you the goods. And ticking time bomb. You knew that shit was fake. And Taurus, what the hell? You know how to spot a fake. We just talked about that. You know how to spot a fake in diamonds and gold and jewelry and Lexuses and Louis Vuittons. But you can't spot a fake in this freaking Queen of Pentacles? Male or female? Don't tell me you didn't know this was a fake. And you went and committed anyways. Now you're over here like, ah. That's all right. It's part of your path. As above, so below. Divine authority. You were meant to experience this. And you will be cutting it off. Or the air sign's going to make sure you cut it off. But they will be making sure you let it go. and you're going to have another option, but you're going to have a pause for perspective. But so is your other fake person. They're going to have options. If you think you're going to leave this fake person and they're going to be destroyed over you, they're not. They've already got someone waiting in the winger, okay? This Queen of Pentacles over here is like, whenever you drop it like it's hot, I'm going to bring it like it's hot to the next one, which is on standby in my phone under the name Mom or Dad. Yeah, you thought that was my mom or my dad. It wasn't. It was my next. But I didn't let you know that shit, did I? Fake. Fake. You committed to the wrong person. They have options. They make it look presented like there's some loyal earth sign, and they're not. They're fake as hell. All right, you went and bought that cheap gold chain in a freaking sewer line, okay, in New York, in some alley shit. Like, you went and bought that shit out of a trunk of a car. And don't come here and tell me that shit was real. Don't come here and present some ring over here. Oh, it's real. It's real gold. It's 24 karat, baby. Knock that shit into some apple juice or some orange juice and see if that shit's real. Because it's not real. That shit is fake as hell. And you're about to find that out, Taurus. You're about to find out how fake it really is. And this water air sign is about to show you how real it really is. And the person you thought was crazy is not. They're just crazy about you. It may be out of your comfort zone. You prefer earth over water mentally because you think it's more grounded and stable. It's what you're used to. You need to go over here to your Rahu. You need to check out this karma you're supposed to experience in this lifetime, the North Node of the Moon. You better go get uncomfortable and stretch your wings because this person is about to bring it and drop it like it's hot too, like a fire sign, and bring it. And this person knows exactly how to bring it. They're smart as hell. They're not going to let you go. They're already plotting. This person's like, well, if this doesn't work out, I'm already going to call up. I'm going to go call up that witch that did that spell last week on that channel. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Oh, and I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to get this new card and impress you with that. I'm about to get this new hairdo going on. They're already making plans. They're like, I know how to get you, baby. Don't run. I am sorry that I was a little, okay, because I am a little unstable, but baby, this is crazy love. And crazy love goes nowhere. Crazy love goes nowhere. So we're going to read from my oracle deck to see how these people feel about you, or how this water sign, rather, feels about you, and to see what is coming in for you for June, because this has been a long-ass reading. I need to quit. Haven't even started. Look what's going on. I got marry me at the bottom. Choose me, marry me. Okay. This water sign does want marriage. They want commitment, Taurus. If you're looking for stability, it's with the water, air, fire sign. Okay. That's where it's at. You got love, which is love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, and it always trusts. It always hopes, and it always perseveres. Love never fails. Never. That's love. And that is Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8 in my new card deck. And this water sign, that's exactly how they feel. They're hoping you won't keep a record of this wrong. They're hoping you can forgive and forget. They're hoping that you won't stay angry. They're also feeling this energy as in, I'm so sorry. I was wrong. I was easily angered. And I shouldn't have. I'm remorseful. I do not delight in evil, but I rejoice with truth. I just want us to be happy. I love you. I want you. And I know you're my person. I want to protect you. I want to trust you. I'm going to keep hoping. I'm going to keep persevering because I know in love never fails. I'm not going to give up on you. And so this beautiful Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups energy here, male or female, is like, this is how they feel. They don't want to give up on you, and they hope that you won't give up on them because they believe with all their heart, and we got that heart of gold. They believe with all their heart that this is real love. And with the Judgment card here, I do feel there is a reconciliation. Something's going down in June for sure. The next card I got, believe it or not, was Twin Flames. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies, by Aristotle. Twin flame. This is one soul split into two. You guys are one. They can overcome these things that you guys have been through, but they're just hoping you can too. They're willing to forgive and forget. They're just really hoping, Taurus, that you can come out of your stubborn energy and commit to them and choose them and be with them. They're stressed out of being on the sideline and having to be an option. There's one thing water signs don't do well, and it's being an option. They don't do well with that. Yeah, so those are some good signs there. Let's see what you have to surrender, Taurus, and we'll try to end it here. Spirit, what does Taurus have to surrender for a better life, for their best version of their best selves? What does Taurus have to let go of? What does Taurus have to release and surrender? Oh, okay. This popped out. Well, I got two of them. One at the bottom was surrender to non-action. The other one was surrender to obsessive thinking. See, I told you Virgo and Libra were prominent somewhere in here. Surrender to obsessive thinking. Don't take the bait. Don't be tempted by all these thoughts, keeping records of wrongs, judgments, harsh ideas, these realities you paint. Let your intuition and your heart guide you. Don't be so critical. And it says here, if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will bring you clarity, or even solve the problem. Look at that, or even solve the problem. Yes, and as above, so below, divine authority. That's what Spirit wants you to do, Taurus. Whoops. Give it to the universe. Give it to God. Let it go. Let the divine take care of it. As above, so below. Release. Stop your overthinking. It will probably solve the problem because you won't be overburdened anymore. Okay? And keep in mind, this can be completely reversible. It depends how it resonates for you. The other one said, surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So see, and she almost looks watery. This water sign's going to come to you, Taurus. They want to approach the bench and plead their case and apologize and make amends, make good on their word and show you that they do love you and you can trust them. So you don't have to make all these rushed actions. Give it to God and sit back because everything's working as it should. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to read one last oracle and we'll be done. But it's got to be the perfect oracle card. It's going to be the butterfly. I like them lately. I like the butterflies. Look how pretty that is. Doreen Virtue, butterfly oracle cards. Spirit, give me one last message here for Taurus. You got healing from the past. Bottom of the deck, changing your mind. Changing your mind and healing from the past. So you got to change your perspective. You are being asked, Taurus, to stop overthinking and pause for perspective because you may be looking at the situation completely wrong. You may be judging it too harshly. You may be overcritical. You may not see things correctly because you're too analytical and too grounded and you're not being wet with emotions. Spirit's trying to pour that water on you, trying to pour that shower of love and emotions on you so you can feel them and grow and change and see this thing through the eyes of love, not through analytics or groundedness. I also see that your water sign is trying to shower you with love, shower you with this water energy. So let's read these two cards. Okay, healing from the past. This card comes to you because there's a reoccurring pattern that stems from hurt feelings in your past. It's time for you to change this pattern by facing the healing of old emotional pain. You may feel tired of revisiting the same issues, yet believe that there's no other way. Facing your feelings and fears are essential. Forgiving is healing work. Leadership and activism will help you feel stronger in this energy. Releasing emotional and physical weight is also good. Try even donating old items that you've been hanging on to. Okay, and we talked about this earlier, Taurus. Some of you guys, depending on if your Venus is debilitated or not, you could be hoarders. I mean, not like severe hoarders like on TV, like severe hoarders, but you know, Tauruses do have a tendency to hold on to things. Some of you guys just hang on to emotions. You cling on to the past, you cling on to all those old emotions, and it's very hard for you to get rid of it. And for some of you, you hang on to items of loved ones that are passed on. You know, furniture, clothing items, you know, whatever it may be, you're hanging on to those things. And for a lot of you, it could just be hanging on to stuff that makes you feel valuable. You know, wherever that Venus is, you know, whatever makes you feel valuable. It could be you guys, Tauruses, you may have an excessive amount of clothes in the closet and most of them have tags and you don't even wear them. Donate that. Get rid of it. Clean off some of the clutter. Clear off the clutter. Some of you may be overeating. Taurus does have a tendency, not all of you, but some of you, to overeat, especially in sadness or grief. You know, you may be getting that belly or you may be whatever. It's just like, you know, be careful. Let go of some of those habits. Don't overindulge at this time. At this time, Spirit's saying declutter and shed. Don't hang on. So let some of this stuff go. It's going to help you feel better. And then I'll read Changing Your Mind. This card means that you've changed your mind about a previous decision. And you've been struggling about a previous decision. You're struggling with possible repercussions, the pros and the cons. Wow, exactly what our reading is. Maybe you're worried about what other people may think or whether you or another will suffer consequences due to this decision, and it may be causing you second thoughts. Fears also come up in this energy. Fears of the unknown. You know more than anyone when you've made your original decision what it brought you. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with a little more investigation. Maybe something new's been brought to the surface and it's causing you to question your original decisions. Nonetheless, the circumstances unfolded as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you can take time doing research prior to making these decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for us all. Leaving a relationship is probably happening now. Regretting a purchase, quitting a job, deciding not to accept an offer, or staying home rather than attending an event. So see, it's all about second guessing. And I really feel, Taurus, since the beginning of this reading, you're just second guessing this water sign because of the instability. You're judging them very harshly. And they feel it. They feel the wall. They know they were a little over emotional or a little too swordsy for your nature. And they want to make it right. And they are coming in with multiple apologies and effort. But Taurus, it looks like in your reading, you're not accepting the offer. You're refusing. And you're saying no because you're being stubborn and because it's changed your mind. You start seeing them differently, and it's not because of who they genuinely are. It's because you, my dear, have healing from the past to do, and they have triggered old feelings, and this is causing you judgments now on this person now. And you're thinking, oh, this is my intuition talking. This is my instincts talking, but it's not. It's judgments from the past. It's holding on to records of wrongs. It's reliving these same things over and over again in a past relationship and another relationship, and you're scared about this one. So it's affecting you. And that's why Spirit's like, okay, pause for perspective. Because the outcomes that are going on here is a lot of battles. And you don't want to fight, Taurus. You just want to be cool. You just want to step back. You don't want to make any decisions. You're juggling back and forth. But the only thing negative about that juggling is you're struggling in making a decision, because you know with all your intentions and all your intuition, you know that walking away from love hurts. Walking away from this Cups energy is detrimental to your life. You're being guided to this person. And you're burdened. You're just completely burdened. But you're scared. So Spirit wants you to pause, just breathe, give it up to God like it said, reflect, get a different perspective. You don't have to be all earth all the time. There is something called changing your mind, changing your thought patterns, changing how you normally make decisions. Don't stay stuck in a pattern of obsessive overthinking and think that once you've came to a logical decision, it's the right one. Because logic and love are not related. They are not. You can make a very logical decision and be miserable in love. You can make a very emotional decision and be blissfully in love. It depends how you perceive it. So that's it, guys. That is your reading. I hope it was good. I know it was longer than I wanted it to be. But like I said, from the beginning of my reading, Taurus, I don't normally feel like I'm lost for words explaining a zodiac sign, but I was. It was like the very beginning of my reading, I felt this loss for words, and I just wasn't myself. And I feel like that's how you are. You're at a loss for words, and you just asking God to step in, asking the universe to help, because yeah, you are trying to just take a moment to figure things out, and you are juggling between two people. And how lucky are you to even have two people to juggle from? Number one. But there's a right choice and there's a wrong choice. Don't pick the fake chain. Pick the 24 karat gold. Okay? One's going to look like a really nice illusion, and one's going to be the genuine article. You, as Taurus, need to know how to spot a fake. And it starts by using your heart, not your intellect. Don't look at the picture through intellectual eyes. Look at it through your heart. Where's that picture? One more time before I go. Where is it? Looking at something through your heart. Oh yeah, it was this one. See how the heart has the little eye? Okay, the third eye. She's closing her eyes and using her heart of gold to look at the situation. Flowing with her emotions. Letting them flow through her. That's what the water sign's doing. The water sign, male or female, is trusting their emotions. They're going with the flow. They're feeling you out. They're trusting God. They're trusting the universe. They're going with the flow, nice and gentle. They're going to keep coming towards you like a wave, wearing you down with time. I love you. I love you. I love you. Forgive me. Forgive me. They're going to keep trying, persevering. They do want to wear you down. And Spirit's saying, let these waters heal you. Step out of your earthy box. Let these waters heal you. Step in, get wet in your emotions. Let this water touch you. The sensitive parts that you have hidden because of your past pain, let this person heal that. Just because you grew up with a mouthy parent, or people that put you down, or people that may have put you in your place like we were reading in that card, it doesn't mean that that's what this person's going to do. Just because they remind you of a mother or a father or a friend or a family member that may have hurt you in the past. That's not who they are. That's not what they're going to do. It's a trigger, and you're meant to heal from it. This person's going to do the job. But it's up to you to make good decisions now. Okay, so that's my reading. I know, I keep saying it. I love you guys. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. You don't have to make decisions left and right and left all the time. Sometimes just holding your breath and floating is better than nothing. At least you're moving. You're kind of swimming along. Sometimes you have to just float and let the universe push you. And sometimes you have to paddle and try a little bit harder against the current. But just keep swimming. You don't have to arrive at your destination tomorrow. Just keep doing it day by day. Small goals, like it said, Taurus, small goals for the week. Things that you can attain, things that you can be proud of, things that you can pat yourself on the back and say, good job. Build up your self-esteem. I understand you're hurt, and I hope that whoever's hearing this message know that that water sign is really sorry. They did not mean to hurt you to your core. And you need to understand that because of your issues from the past, it hurt you that bad. So it's tit for tat, guys. Yes, they're sorry, but you also have to understand you need healing. And that takes steps. That takes baby steps and effort. It's not just going to be handed to you, Taurus. Okay, guys, I love you. I hope you liked the reading. I'm done. I'm seriously done. Thank you for watching, guys. It's 100 and something minutes. Oh my gosh. Well, what can I say, guys? You guys know me. I'm sorry. I know I said a fast reading. It is what it is, guys. Taurus, apparently I'm slow. Okay. I hope you like this terrible reading. I honestly think I should delete it and redo it because it was just a mess. It was flabbergasted. I didn't know what to say. I just feel like I didn't do you justice. If I didn't do you justice, please let me know in the comments because I will redo this. Okay? I will redo this if you guys don't think it was good. I'm slow too. You're good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just let me know, guys, please, because I really feel like this was a shaky reading at best. But please leave your comments. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if it didn't. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you when I see you next time. I try to come on live, so hit the bell icon. Okay. Leave it up, but do another. Yeah, that's fair.